dowry, and as I mentioned, rape and incest. All of these are terms that you would use to describe polygyny. The word polygyny itself is a depiction. Okay, these words that I just mentioned is a depiction of the practice of polygyny. Okay, so number one, the word polygyny is not written in the Bible. Number two, rape is one of the ways men practice polygyny. Rape is one of the ways men practice polygyny.
Something's wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Thank you very much.
Adultery and rape, do 22:23-24. When a girl who is a maiden is engaged to a husband, and a man finds her in the city and lies with her, then you shall bring them both out to the gate of that city, and shall stone them to death with stones, the girl because she did not cry out in the city, and the man because he has humbled his neighbor's wife. Thus you shall purge the evil from your midst. Rape, do 22:25-27. But if a man finds the girl who is engaged in the field, and the man seizes her and lies with her, then only the man who lay with her shall die. But you shall do no matter to the girl. The girl has no sin worthy of death, for the matter is like a man who rises against his neighbor and kills him, for he found her in the field, and she cried out, the engaged girl, but without anyone to save her. Whoring, Lev 19:29. Do not profane your daughter by making her a whore, so that the land does not whore, and the land becomes filled with wickedness. Prostitution, do 23:17. None of the daughters of Yisrael is to be a cult prostitute, nor any of the sons of Yisrael be a cult prostitute. See also Lev 21:9. A man enticing a maiden, Exo 22:16-17. And when a man entices a maiden who is not engaged, and lies with her, he shall certainly pay the bride price for her to be his wife. If her father absolutely refuses to give her to him, he pays according to the bride price of maidens. See also do 22:28-29. A man seizing a maiden, do 22:28-29. When a man finds a girl who is a maiden, who is not engaged, and he seizes her and lies with her, and they are found out, then the man who lay with her shall give to the girl's father 50 pieces of silver, and she is to be his wife because he has humbled her. He is not allowed to put her away all his days. If she cried out in the city, because of rape, then that man is in danger to be put to death. Captives for wives, do 21:10-14. When you go out to fight against your enemies, and 7,911 your Elohim shall give them into your hand, and you shall take them captive, and shall see among the captives a woman lovely of form, and shall delight in her and take her for your wife, then you shall bring her home to your house, and she shall shave her head and trim her nails, and put aside the mantle of her captivity, and shall dwell in your house, and mourn her father and her mother a month of days. And after that you shall go into her and be her husband, and she shall be your wife. And it shall be, if you are not pleased with her, then you shall let Het go at her desire, but you do not sell her at all for silver. Do not treat her harshly, since you have humbled her. Duty to a brother's widow, do 25:5-10. When brothers dwell together, and one of them has died, and has no son, the widow of the dead man shall not become a stranger's outside. Her husband's brother goes into her, and shall take her as his wife, and perform the duty of a husband's brother to her. And it shall be that the firstborn son which she bears rises up for the name of his dead brother, so that his name is not blotted out of Israel. But if the man does not desire to take his brother's wife, then let his brother's wife go up to the gate to the elders, and say, my husband's brother refuses to raise up a name to his brother in Israel, he does not agree to perform the duty of my husband's brother. The elders of his city shall then call him and speak to him, and he shall stand and say, I have no desire to take her. Then his brother's wife shall come to him in the presence of the elders, and remove his sandal from his foot, and shall spit in his face, and answer, and say, thus it is done to the man who does not build up his brother's house. And in Israel his name shall be called, the house of him who had his sandal removed. See also Gen 38:8-9. An engaged female servant Exo 21:8-11. If she is displeasing in the eyes of her master who has engaged her to himself, then he shall let her be ransomed. He shall have no authority to sell her to a foreign people, because of him deceiving her. And if he has engaged her to his son, he is to do to her as is the right of daughters. If he takes another, her food, her covering, and her marriage rights are not to be diminished. And if he does not do these three for her, then she shall go out for naught, without silver. Intercourse with an engaged servant, Lev 19:20. And when a man has intercourse with a woman who is a female servant, engaged to a man, and who has not at all been ransomed nor redeemed, nor freedom given, there should be an inquiry. But they are not put to death because she was not free. See also Lev 19:21-22.
Okay, you just see in your own time, Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 28 and 29. A man, that's how he can get multiple wives. That's one of the ways that he can acquire multiple wives. And that's how he can get multiple wives. That's one of the ways that he can acquire multiple wives.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no,
Hell to the no. To the no, 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 no. Hell no, no. To the no, no. Hell to the no, no. To the no, 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 no. Hell to the no, no. To the no, 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 no. Hell to the no, 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 no. Hell no, 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 no. To the no, no. To the no, 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 no. Hell.
Okay, number 3, incest was practiced by Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, number 3, incest was practiced by Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Stepmother, Lev 2011. And a man who lies with the wife of his father has uncovered the nakedness of his father. Both of them shall certainly be put to death. Their blood is upon them. See also Lev 18:8, do 22:30. Daughter-in-law, Lev 2012. And a man who lies with his daughter-in-law, both of them shall certainly be put to death. They have made confusion, their blood is upon them. See also Lev 18:15. A woman and her mother, Lev 20:14. And a man who marries a woman and her mother, it is wickedness, they are burned with fire, both he and they, that there be no wickedness in your midst. See also Lev 18:17. Sister, Lev 20:17. And a man who takes his sister, his father's daughter or his mother's daughter, and sees her nakedness and she sees his nakedness, it is a reproach, and they shall be cut off before the eyes of their people. He has uncovered his sister's nakedness, he bears his wickedness. See also Lev 18:9. 21. Granddaughter, Lev 18:10. The nakedness of your son's daughter or your daughter's daughter, their nakedness you do not uncover, for theirs is your own nakedness. Stepsister, Lev 18:11. The nakedness of your father's wife's daughter, brought forth by your father, she is your sister, you do not uncover her nakedness. Aunt, Lev 20:19. And do not uncover the nakedness of your mother's sister nor of your father's sister, for that is laying bare one's own flesh, they bear their wickedness. See also Lev 18:12-13. Uncle, Lev 18:14. The nakedness of your father's brother you do not uncover, you do not approach his wife, she is your aunt. Sister-in-law, Lev 20:21. And a man who takes his brother's wife, it is uncleanness, he has uncovered his brother's nakedness, they are childless. See also Lev 18:16. A woman's sister, Lev 18:18. And do not take a woman as a rival to her sister, to uncover her nakedness while the other is alive. A woman in her menstruation, Lev 20:18. And a man who lies with a woman during her sickness and uncovers her nakedness, he has laid bare her flow, and she has uncovered the flow of her blood, both of them shall be cut off from the midst of their people. See also Lev 15:25, 18:19. Uncle's wife, Lev 20:20. And a man who lies with his uncle's wife, he has uncovered his uncle's nakedness, they bear their sin, they die childless. See also Lev 18:14. Man with a man, Lev 20:13. And a man who lies with a male as he lies with a woman, both of them have done an abomination, they shall certainly be put to death, their blood is upon them. See also Lev 18:22, Gen 18:20, 19:5. Lying with a beast, Lev 20:15. And a man who has intercourse with a beast, he shall certainly be put to death, and the beast you kill. And a woman who approaches any beast and mates with it, you shall kill the woman and the beast, they shall certainly be put to death, their blood is upon them. See also Exo 22:19, Lev 18:23, do 27:21.
But this is what I said in one of my previous videos, that polygyny progressively changed over the course of time.
When people get to talking too much, they might be lying. When you get to give it extra details, yeah, because my car had broke down, Brown, what's his name out? Then the lug nut came off. Then I had a nail in my other tire. I went around trying to change that, pulled that off. You know what I'm saying? Boop, the other one fell off the jack stand and all of this. You woke up late. Why would you say that? Sometimes when you get to talking too much, you could be lying.
Because obviously under the law of Moses, incest was forbidden. Because obviously under the law of Moses, incest was forbidden.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Okay, number 4, the husband's body is not his own. Okay, the wife has authority over his body. Number 4, the husband's body is not his own. Okay, the wife has authority over his body.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit.
I can't afford a taxi. Get a job. Arnold, that's the whole idea in the first place. Willis needs a job. You get the picture? I'm unemployed. Then why don't you collect unemployment insurance? Arnold, to collect unemployment, you gotta not be working at what you're working at before you stop working. What you talking about, Willis?